Today we're going to be talking about giants in the Bible, real life giants. Now a lot of people will criticize the Bible and say, come on now, giants with 6 fingers and 6 toes, they never existed. Now let me tell you, there are remains that are found that have 6 fingers and 6 toes. A simple Google search and you can find that. Now the problem is that the Bible doesn't teach giants and how you think it does. Because of the unbiblical books like the book of Enoch, it has caused some Christians to be confused and to believe the Bible teaches something that it does not. The people who believe the account of the book of Enoch believe that giants were 450 feet tall, or in some renditions of the book of Enoch, they believe they were 12,000 feet tall. That is insane. The Burj Khalifa is 2,717 feet. So for one of these giants in the book of Enoch, that would be 5 Burj Khalifas. Or if you took the version that said that they're 450 feet, the Statue of Liberty is 305 feet tall. There would be giants bigger than the Statue of Liberty walking around. And humans somehow gave birth to these giants that were 400 feet tall or 12,000 feet tall. Let me tell you, that is impossible, and that is not what the Bible teaches. The Bible teaches that Goliath, the giant who fought David, was 9 feet 9 inches. Or as the Bible says, 6 cubits and a span. So the Bible teaches Goliath was 9 foot 9. And let me tell you, that's not hard to believe. What's hard to believe is that they were 450 foot, 5,000 feet tall, 10,000 feet tall. That's insane. But the actual biblical account teaches that the giants were about 10 feet tall. Now that's still crazy. We don't see anyone 10 feet tall today. We do see people around 7'5". I think Yao Ming was 7'6", who played in the NBA. Okay, yeah, there's people who are 7 foot. But there's a man who lived recently who died at 22. And when he died, he was 8 foot 11 inches tall.
Making ends feet is certainly a big job when it takes size 39 shoes to fit them. Two into one do go. Here's the owner, Robert Wadlow of Chicago, who at the ripe old age of 17 stands 8 feet 4 inches in his socks, and incidentally seems to be quite beyond the reach of young women. Every time young Robert goes through a doorway, he scores a duck. And this is Robert's father, a mere dwarf of 6 feet.
Real life human giant. His name was Robert Wadlow. I said his name wrong, so this is post-recording. Wadlow. Robert Waldo was his name, and this is really Robert Waldo's shoe. Look at that. This is real. This is Robert Waldo, tallest man that we know of in modern day to ever live, 8'11". This is his real shoe that he wore. At just the age of 8 years old, he was already 6 foot tall. As an adult, he wore a size 37 AA shoe. I wear a size 11, so that's insane. That's triple the size of my foot. Right here, I have a chart of him growing and what he was like growing throughout the years. So at 5, he was 5 foot tall. At 8, he was 6 foot. At 12 years old, he was 7 foot tall. 18, he was 8 foot 3. And he died at 22 at 8 foot 11 inches. Now he was growing about 5 to 3 inches every year. So maybe when he got 23, he would have been like 9 foot 3. I don't know. But this just shows that giants do exist. And the giants of the Bible is the correct account of about 10 foot tall. That's how tall the giants were in the Bible. And there's these people who say that the giants were made from the angels producing with humans, and that's how giants were made. That's what the book of Enoch certainly teaches. But you don't see that in the Bible. The Bible says in Genesis 6 separately, and there were giants in the earth those days. It talks about the sons of God reproducing with the others, but it doesn't say that they produced giants. You don't find that in the Bible. And that's something that came from the book of Enoch. So I hope this video helped, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.